Today we're going to be taking a look at the Avast Marine Neck Cleaner. What's going on, guys? Devin from ReefDudes. Now, I just got this Avast Neck Cleaner in the mail, and Ryan actually sent it out to me. He reached out to me in a live stream and said I was mentioning I was after one, and he mentioned he had one kicking around he wasn't using. So Ryan, thank you so much, man. Really appreciate this. I'm super stoked. This has been on my wish list for a while to get a neck cleaner, and it's been a challenge trying to find one that would fit mine because it's a pretty big one. It's the Coral Box Cloud 9, and this one seems to be just about the perfect size. So extremely excited for this. Nice big blade. Got the gaskets, a bunch of the screws for it. Now this guy is the motor that sits on top and runs the squeegee. Avast Marine. And the lid itself. So nice big lid. This does have a range of sizes, so hopefully this should fit right on top of it. And let's give her a test and find out. Ryan, thank you again. Alright, so we got there 3 nylon screws that thread through the top. And it does have that gasket in the middle to kind of waterproof it. These 3 screws will go on the outside and hold the lid in place so it doesn't just spin around as it's cleaning. Alright, that should be the basis of it. Now, the current one is pretty dirty, so let's give that a good clean first. Now, the current one hasn't been cleaned in a while, so we're going to take this off and give it a really good cleaning, and we'll install the new neck cleaner. Generally, I'll put the skimmer in the feed mode. We'll turn it off and pop off the head. A little more of a challenge one-handed. So we have our skimmer cup cleaned out. Now next thing is to just fit it. And this one should fit just perfectly inside. I'm just gonna figure out where the blade goes before we screw it down. That literally just fits perfectly. This will be awesome. Alright, got it about where it needs to be. I'll tighten it, and then we'll tweak it a little bit more. Beautiful. That's about perfect. Now the screws on the outside are what are actually going to keep it in place as it spins and tightens. So we'll tighten these babies up. So it looks like I'm going to need slightly longer screws, but aside from that, it should fit. So I guess the first question is, why would you want a neck cleaner? Well, when your skimmer neck is clean, it performs more efficiently. So as crud builds up on the neck, it's not going to skim quite as well as it did. So by keeping that neck clean, you're keeping your skimmer more efficient, and you're just getting better use out of it. So it's slowly spinning around. It's got a very slight bend to the squeegee. It's very quiet, which is awesome to see. It always makes me happy. Yeah, so the only thing we'll need is a couple longer screws and we should be good. So we got the lid on and it fits just perfectly. I mean, it's a little big, but the inner ring fits, so awesome. Now, our only one issue is these bolts are a little too short, so we need like a 1/4 inch longer. So let's head to Home Depot, so we'll be fine. What's going on, guys? So we got some of the more longer screws. Just picked these guys up. They're a little on the long side, but it's all they had, and they're 60 cents each. So for, you know, $1.80, we should be back in business. For anyone wondering, it's a 1/4 thread. And let's get these babies installed, and we will be back in business. Now, I set this up on the apex to run for 5 minutes every 8 hours. So come on, 3 times a day. I may cut these screws down later, but they'll do the job for now. It's nice and tight. The screws are a little long, so I'll probably just cut some off the razor blade and it should be good. But otherwise, I think we're good to go. So now let's give it a day or two, and we'll check back and see how it's doing. So it's been 3 days later, and the neck cleaner's doing an awesome job. The neck looks absolutely spick and span clean. I do a very dry skim. There's starting to be a bit of a buildup in the cup, very slowly, but the neck is literally crystal clean. It's been turned on 3 minutes every 8 hours, and so yeah, 3 times a day, and it's doing a fabulous job. The cup does take a long time to fill with the dry skim, so having the neck cleaner is really going to help it working optimally, and I'll work with things for a long time. And I can see a little bit of buildup on the edge of the squeegee, so it's definitely doing its job. Alright guys, if you enjoyed this, make sure you hit that thumbs up, and if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button and that bell, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.